Tribe? What up, tribe? What's up? How you guys doing? Man, it's definitely a mess here, and it's not really a big mess actually. Really and truly, it's more like you know, we're going through a moment where things are changing, and some people are not ready for those changes, but it's happening anyway. In terms of visas, in terms of policies, everything. Right now, a lot of people are panicking due to the visa changes in terms of tourism, and in terms of the business visas. Business visas right now are 30 days. Wow. Yeah. So basically, like I'm saying, a lot of people have been, a lot of foreigners, I should say, have been panicking. And I mean, it's all about, reasons. It's all about having your stuff together. It's all about, from what I've been understanding, is the fact that a lot of people kind of just, was negligent in getting certain things done. So now that they're, now that the laws are changing, and stipulations have to be met, people are just are just going crazy. You know what I mean? And to each their own. A lot of people kind of have this whole thing about, okay, well, Vietnam needs me when it comes to being foreigners. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Vietnam can do really good without foreigners. Okay, but at the end of the day, yes, they they doors, they don't mind having foreigners come here and enjoy the country and live here and so on. It's just the fact of the matter is, you just gotta go ahead and follow the rules, man. You just gotta go ahead and get certain things done. Keep your paperwork in order. Don't just think life is la vida loca, and at the end of the day, Vietnam is just gonna be, oh, okay, well, you don't really have to, do X, Y, and Z. We'll take care of it for you. No, they will kick you out. They will blacklist you. They'll kick you out. Vietnam is not Thailand. It's not freaking, all these other places that foreigners get away with shit. And I mean, well, those places have now changed themselves, So basically, what I'm trying to say is that, if you're gonna be here in Vietnam, dude, get your house in order. I mean, keep things secure. Yeah, I'm actually waiting for the red light to turn here. Yeah, so like I'm saying, here in Vietnam, they'll allow you to get away with so much, but at the end of the day, they will literally clamp down on you and say, hey, you need to get this shit done, get it done. That's it. But in terms of me and in my 5-year visa situation, that I have a 5-year visa, but every 6 months I need to get what you call a border stamp. I don't need a visa, I need a border stamp. Which is, if I pay to have a 5-year visa, to me that should just be like a automatic. Well, you don't need to do anything else but just live life, enjoy, and don't worry about anything for the next 5 years, right? But I actually have to go ahead and get myself, every 6 months, get myself a stamp, right? Which is kind of redundant, but it is what it is. It's the law, right? Right now, my passport, well, my border stamp is getting ready to expire, so which means I need to get another one. Well, lo and behold, I actually call up my visa agent who gets my stuff done. Since the border's been closed, I cannot go to the border anymore just to get that stamp. And mind you, when I used to go to the border, my stamp only cost me $50. Well, $45, right? Pretty much $50 plus my trip to the border, which is Lao Bao. I pay about how much I pay? I think I pay like $200 for a bus ticket to get down. This is all together, back and forth. So $400 to go to Lao Bao, back and forth, and then another $500. No, actually no. I pay about, so 45. So altogether, yeah, I pay about maybe $60 altogether to get my border stamp, and get me a border stamp and to travel to Lao Bao and back. So about that, about $70, somewhere around there, about $70. Which is not bad. Now I actually got to pay, an agent just for a border stamp. Okay, just for a border stamp, anywhere between 125 to 200. It just depending on the agent I go. But the first person I went to a while back, it cost me around 200, just to get a border stamp. I had to send my passport up to Hanoi. You know, the guy signed it. I mean, the guy got me the stamp and all that stuff. I mean, everything was legit. I'm not doing anything fraudulent, right? I'm not doing anything fraudulent whatsoever, because at the end of the day, that shit's gonna catch up to you. And there's a lot of people here that do some fraudulent shit. And believe me, I don't want to do any fraudulent shit because I love being in Vietnam. I love my life here. It's cool. It's great. I have a lot of good friends, all that good stuff. You know, so when I say good friends, I mean I got some great Vietnamese friends. All my local friends. I'm probably like the only black guy. You know, I'm like the token black guy in a sea of Vietnamese. To be honest, to use the token black guy phrase, right? I'm like the token black guy when it comes to hanging out with my Vietnamese friends. But back to the my visa situation. So the visa company I was actually using, they are no longer. Well, not no longer. They right now, they got their doors closed because they have because of the whole situation with the because of the whole situation with the. I'm actually picking me up. I'm over here at Subway. I'm about to pick me up a Subway sandwich because I'm not gonna go home and cook. So I'm gonna do Subway today. Anyway, so like I was saying, because of the whole situation right now, because we're in a slightly third lockdown, as they call it, they have decided to close temporarily and just set all of their paperwork down to Saigon, because they have two offices. They have one in Saigon and they have one here in Da Nang. The one I use here in Da Nang is Jane Suvi, and she's over in An Thung, actually. And it's An Thung, not I've heard people say Antoine and whatever. It's An Thung, okay? Has a hook at the end. An Thung, An fucking Thung, okay? For you people out there that always say Anton and whatever and all this, An Thung, okay? An Thung, all right, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I did talk to Jane Suvi. They are willing to help me out, but because of the new changes, I need to have my soon-to-be ex-wife sign my paperwork in order for me to get a border stamp, right? But I made another phone call to another person down in Saigon, another company down in Saigon that I do know, and they told me it just depends on the agency. They said you can get yourself an extension border stamp, but it's only going to be 3 months for $125 USD. The only other thing about that, what I hate, I have to put my passport in the mail, send it down to Saigon, have them take care of it, stamp it, all that stuff, and send it back to me. So that's the only situation in terms of me maintaining my stay here in terms of. So I'm really sorry if anybody have to leave, because I mean Vietnam is a great place at the end of the day. It doesn't matter who you are. You know, I mean, Vietnam is a great place to be at the end of the day. The Vietnamese people are really awesome, and I really have to say that, you know, don't stress too much, man. I mean, I know some people will say, well, you don't have to worry because you got a 5-year visa. I got to worry about anything. I got to worry about a lot of stuff. I got to worry about maintaining my life. I got to worry about all kinds. I mean, I have a video coming that I want to make. It's called 3 Years After, but I got so many things I want to say that I cannot say it in 15 minutes. So I'm trying to figure out my best way how to go ahead and really put together that video about my life here in 3 years, because I've learned so much. I've been through so much. I mean, I got married, going through a divorce, met so many great women. I mean, I got so many dating in terms of how to actually go about dating Vietnamese women as a person of color, 1, and 2, being a foreigner, and 3, life in general, because it's so different compared to life as I knew it back in California. You know, I mean, and this I'm a straight up Orange County, Surf City, California, boy. Yes, I'm from the OC, my friend. You've seen the movie, you've seen the TV show, the OC. I lived that life. Yes, I lived in the OC, Orange County. I lived in Laguna Niguel. If anybody from in the house is from Laguna Niguel, peace. You know what I mean? You know, love Laguna Niguel. But at the end of the day, when I came to Vietnam, man, I fell in love with Vietnam, and it just so happened that, you know, all the changes right now is a little stressful, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel, you know, because COVID-19 / coronavirus is not going to be around forever. You know, I mean, humanity, on the other hand, we are hopefully, hopefully, right? So we have been through a lot in terms of the Black Plague, in terms of wars, in terms of all kinds of stuff. So we will survive coronavirus, and for us foreigners who are traveling, who want to live in other countries, we will survive visa changes, and we will survive, you know, the indifference in terms of, you know, who we are as a person and what we want to do in life. You know what I mean? So the only thing I have to say is, you know, God bless, and, you know, thank you for all the people that do follow me on YouTube. I seem like I kind of ramble, right? Because I'm actually driving, and when you're driving a car in Vietnam, you can't be I can't be focused. I'm trying to talk, but I'm really and truly 99.9% of my focus is literally on my driving. So right now I'm actually pulled to the side. I'm here. I'm gonna go buy me some Subway. Like I said, I'm actually gonna take you guys inside. Okay. Hi. Tuna. Yeah, tuna. Yeah, football. Yeah, wheat. Okay, so the cheddar, chopped cheddar. And tuna. Okay, tuna. Bell peppers, cucumber, anchovies, sweet onions, anchovies, man. A lot of anchovies. I like anchovies. is hot. It is freaking hot. Oh man. Oh man, it's hot out there. It's freaking hot. Like seriously hot. All right. Let's roll. Let's roll. Roll back to the hood, man. Actually, roll back to my my house and go back into hibernation for the next week or so. No, I'm just joking. Nah, yeah, it's just freaking hot. It's just hot. It's like almost 100 degrees every day. I don't know if it's actually 100 degrees, but it's freaking hot, man. It's really, really hot, you know. And the heat is not. It's not slowing up anytime soon. Let me put it like this: I sit still and I sweat. I mean, I'm not even joking about that. It's literally that hot, right? It's that freaking hot, man. So, whew, yeah. Yep. But anyway, Subway is like my go-to when I just need to like run real quick and get some. I mean, I don't mind getting a sandwich from the local street. But anyway, to really be honest, none of the local, like, you know, local Vietnamese banh mi shops actually. Well, some of them are. But I can't really say for sure all of them are closed, because I know the ones in my neighborhood are closed. They're not open for business. They're literally closed. There are some banh mi stands that's open around town. You just gotta drive around to find them. I don't feel like driving around. It's too freaking hot to be driving around to find all these banh mi stands. So I mean, there's one on where I think Nguyen Van Toi Street. Yeah, Nguyen Van Toi Street. There's one over there. Is it Nguyen Van Toi? Yeah, Nguyen Van Toi Street. So there's one over there. And delicious banh mi, man. The shit is freaking delicious, bro. I can't stress how delicious it is. It is freaking delicious. Had 2 in one night from that one place. Anyway, so all I can say is that in terms of visas and all that stuff, hopefully soon everything will be taken care of, and hopefully we'll be back to some sort of normalcy. Things are not going back to the way it was, but things will definitely get to a normalcy of where we all can exist peacefully without any crazy changes where people are panicking about getting kicked out or going to jail or whatever. So that's about it. Driving in Vietnam is not hard, but it's not easy either. You just gotta be very, very, very careful and very mindful of a lot of things when it comes to driving a car in Vietnam. I mean, people get scared of driving a motorbike, and it took me almost 2 years before I actually got my own motorbike. And actually driving a motorbike, because I was always taking Grab and all that stuff. So you just got to be very, very careful when it comes to driving a car or a motorbike. 100% more. Actually, you got to be 100% on both of them. You just got to be very, very careful when it comes to driving a car, because yeah, you know. All right, my friends. Peace out. Enjoy. Talk to you guys later. Peace.